Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
No one's allowed to talk, is that it? You can't talk?
No, you intimidate them.
Good God, you're a woman.
Ever since 1913's Pleasure Seekers, trailers have been used by film companies as a way of promoting their projects. Originally having a simplistic design, they have evolved into an art form. Studios now spend time ensuring they intrigue the audience, even filming fake movie scenes to trick and subvert our expectations. They no longer reveal too much of the plot, forcing those interested to visit theaters to find answers. However, with more and more films being produced every year and inventions such as YouTube, we are presented trailers on a regular basis. This means directors and studios have to create a trailer that is both engaging and memorable so the audience picks their film over competitors. Alfred Hitchcock giving us a tour of Bates Motel for Psycho and The Blood Elevator promoting Stanley Kubrick's The Shining are just some examples of the genius and ingenuity of creators to draw in an audience. With the upcoming releases of Godzilla vs. Kong and the MCU's next installment in Black Widow, I thought now would be a great time to stop and rank the trailers that have had an impact on me. After viewing over 100 trailers, I have comprised a list of my top 10 favorites. This list only contains Hollywood films, so don't expect Bollywood or other foreign languages to appear in this video. If you like, you can leave a comment below with your top 10, 20 or even just your favorite and why. I would love to see what you guys think. With that in mind, let's get on with the video.
One thing you should know about me. I specialize in a very specific type of security. Subconscious security.
You're talking about dreams?
Kicking off the list in number 10 is Inception. One of the greatest movies of all time, complemented by an excellently crafted trailer. It was able to hype up the audience while revealing very little about the plot. It does, however, show a glimpse of the action and visuals on display in the film as well as the mystery of the plot.
We create the world of the dream. We bring the subject into that dream, and they fill it with their secrets.
Then you break in and steal it.
Well, it's not strictly speaking legal.
The background theme is epic and grand, fitting with the genre and scale of the film. The trailer showcases the all-star cast including Leonardo DiCaprio and Michael Caine and explores the endless possibilities of our minds. It turns a seemingly boring and weird subject of dreams into something intriguing and enjoyable. The film's massive success and impact on the industry has this awesome trailer to thank that keeps entertaining me on every re-watch.
Dreams feel real while we're in them. It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange.
This is your responsibility! We're not prepared for this! The dream's collapsing.
I have it under control. I'd hate to see out of control.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Today is a day for truth. The world needs to know what happened and to know what he stands for. That kind of power is very dangerous. Let the record show that this committee holds him responsible.
In ninth place we have the first DC film to make an appearance. Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice is the second film in the DC Extended Universe or DCEU. It was divisive on initial release with some questionable casting choices and changing the comic book origins. However, it was still a fun time filled with explosive action sequences. The trailer showcases all of this.
It's like a one-man reign of terror.
You don't get to decide what the right thing is. Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman.
This means something. It's all some people have. It's all that gives them hope.
People hate what they don't understand. Be their hero, Clark. Be their angel. Be their monument. Be anything they need you to be. Or be none of it. You don't owe this world a thing. You never did.
Fans were asking for a showdown between the two heroes for decades, and the trailer just piles onto this hype. It opens with the aftermath of Man of Steel's final battle, showing us the impact on this new version of Bruce Wayne. Just like Inception, this trailer has an epic backing track fitting with the huge superhero battle the trailer was showcasing. We also see glimpses of other new characters such as Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Jeremy Irons' Alfred, and Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. Being a fan of both Batman and Superman, this trailer made me instantly hyped on after first viewing. It may reveal too much of the plot and the final film is disappointing, but there's no doubt that this trailer is incredible.
You're gonna go to war. He is not our enemy.
Black and blue. God versus man. Day versus night. The red capes are coming. The red capes are coming.
Can you please stop bothering my kid?
Sorry.
How about another joke, Murray? Joker is the experiment that should never have worked. Telling a Batman story without the titular character and trying to compete with Heath Ledger's incredible performance were just some reasons people, myself included, were skeptical of the film when it was announced. However, this trailer removed all our worries.
You're weak. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
It showcases the struggles Arthur Fleck, played by Joaquin Phoenix, has to suffer through on a day-to-day basis. He seems like a good person who is misunderstood by the people around him. It also follows the same theme as many of the other trailers on this list by having a memorable and epic soundtrack that sounds like it belongs in a circus. The trailer also shows us glimpses of Robert De Niro's and Zazie Beetz' characters who seem to have an impact on Fleck's life. Much like the film, the trailer doesn't showcase Arthur's transformation into the Joker until the end, making it feel earned and spectacular. By doing this, the audience is dragged into viewing the film to see why someone is driven to be a madman and become one of the most iconic movie characters of all time.
But I do. And people are starting to notice.
You think this is funny? Is this a joke to you?
As I mentioned before, I'm a DC and Batman fan, so I was excited about this movie. Eventually, it would become the highest-grossing R-rated movie of all time, all thanks to this engaging and memorable trailer. That's why it takes number 8 spot on this list.
clowns. What's the last thing you remember? I had a glimpse into the past. You're going to have to do for me what I once did for you.
The end game of the X-Men franchise. This is what they were building to for 14 years. And now, even after 7 years, it still remains my favorite of the series. The trailer is no exception. Once again, the theme song is memorable, but this time it is slow and sad, fitting with the theme and plot of the film. It reveals very little of the storyline, leaving the audience to speculate and imagine what will happen. It features the fan service of the two X-Men generations coming together, allowing us to see Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy interacting with each other.
Logan, I was a very different man. Lead me. Guide me. Be patient with me.
Patience isn't my strongest suit.
I don't want your suffering. I don't want your future.
This is a rare example of where the film and the trailer are at the same quality, and boy is it entertaining. In a series filled with terrible films, Days of Future Past is something special.
It's an instinct. A feeling. The Force brought us together. We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them.
The first of 2 Star Wars film trailers to appear on this list, and for good reason. Episode 9 was the finale to the epic Skywalker saga and trilogy of Disney Star Wars films, and the trailer shows this. The grand and explosive soundtrack is one of the best ever, perfectly fitting with the huge battle being displayed. Lifelong fans are treated to the returns of Palpatine and Lando, as well as scenes showcasing the possible ends of certain characters. An example of this is C-3PO saying goodbye to his friends, which creates an emotional response from the audience, enticing them to view the film in theaters. We see some remnants of a fight between Rey and Kylo Ren, ending the arc set up across the 3 films. The trailer is also layered with narrations from both dead and alive characters pushing on Rey to face her destiny. Although the film is a mess, this trailer perfectly encompasses its scale and tone. In the end, this is an incredible trailer to conclude one of the biggest and most popular franchises of all time.
Confronting fear. It's the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny. The Force will be with you. Always.
Goodbye, my son. My hopes and dreams travel with you.
He'll be an outcast. I'll kill him.
How?
He'll be a god to them.
Kicking off the top 5 is my second favorite DC trailer ever made. Just like Batman vs. Superman, Man of Steel was a divisive film that divided its fanbase. Whether you love Zack Snyder's take on the famous character or not, you have to agree that this trailer is incredible. Opening with the war for Krypton and covered with narration from Russell Crowe's Jor-El, this trailer shows us the complete childhood and motivations of this new version of Superman. It follows the same themes as the film and questions whether Clark is a hero or an alien sent here to destroy.
The answer, son. You're the answer to are we alone in the universe?
Can I just keep pretending I'm your son?
You are my son. And I have to believe that you were sent here for a reason. And even if it takes the rest of your life, you owe it to yourself to find out what that reason is.
How do you find someone who has spent a lifetime covering his tracks? For some, he was a guardian angel. For others, a ghost who never quite fit in.
You will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards.
We see glimpses of Michael Shannon's General Zod as well as Amy Adams' Lois Lane to show the difference from the original 1978 film. Hans Zimmer is at his best with the score for both the trailer and the movie, leaving goosebumps on the audience. This makes Henry Cavill's character truly earn the title of Superman. This trailer always engages me and gets me hyped for the film even though I've watched it countless times already. That's why it features on this list.
You believe your son is safe? I will find him!
My father believed that if the world found out who I really was, they'd reject me. He was convinced that the world wasn't ready. What do you think?
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
Well, here it's an S. How about
Excuse me.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave. Became Iron Man. Realized I loved you.
11 years. 22 films. This was the moment everything was leading towards. The biggest film ever needed a pretty spectacular trailer. Marvel have a reputation of creating amazing trailers and they delivered here. Opening with a montage of Iron Man's journey followed by both Captain America and Thor, the audience sees the impact of Thanos' snap on them. We are shown a small recap of the events of Infinity War showing that both the characters and audience haven't moved on. This trailer follows the typical Marvel template featuring scenes that never made it to the final film as well as revealing very little about the plot. The editing is also fantastic, making it appear like characters are interacting when they really aren't. The soundtrack is also superb, being sad and slow at the beginning before becoming more epic and loud as the heroes start fighting back.
Vaughn. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
It all accumulates to the final scene where we see Captain Marvel interact with the other Avengers for the first time, getting the audience excited. Marvel did whatever it takes to make both the film and trailer filled with fan service to satisfy everyone after all these years. However, there is 3 trailers and even a Marvel one that are superior.
I like this one.
Before we continue, I'd like to take a moment of your time. If you're enjoying this video, then feel free to smash that like button and subscribe. Click that notification bell to ensure you never miss any of the future uploads. Thank you, this massively helps me out in deciding what videos you guys want to see. Also, if you guys want to see the full version of all 10 trailers featured in this video, I have added them all to a playlist. It can be accessed through the eye thingy at the top right corner of the screen, the link in the description of this video, or through my channel pages. It also features 15 other trailers that couldn't make it into the video. Now, with all that out of the way, let's continue.
Is this the real life?
Let me out of here, Donald, please.
Let me have you, partner! Is this just fantasy? Come on! Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
Taking home the bronze medal is Suicide Squad, a trailer that has been praised and applauded by critics and fans alike since 2016. It features the greatest backing track ever, with Bohemian Rhapsody, which perfectly blends with the tone and structure of both the film and the trailer. Every character has their time to shine with funny one-liners and scenes showcasing their abilities. We get our first glimpse of the new version of Joker, which could have been amazing with better writing. Another bonus is that it doesn't reveal much about the villain or plot of the film, focusing mainly on introducing these characters.
Jesus is crazy.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices. I'm kidding. That's not what they really said.
This is the deal. You're going somewhere very bad.
Whoa!
To do something that'll get you killed.
Let's go save the world.
I can't wait to show you my toys.
Let's do something fun.
It's a shame that the end product for the film was honestly terrible, to be kind. Especially with a fantastic trailer like this that had fans hoping for so much more. Now this trailer is our only reminder of what could have been unless #release the air cut becomes a reality.
Seriously, what the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
Nothing really matters to me.
Who are you?
I'm no one.
Our runner-up is one of the most anticipated movies of all time. Two amazing teasers came before giving us lines like, "Chewie, we're home," but it's the official trailer for this film that had fans losing their minds. It was 10 years since the last Star Wars movie had been released, and fans felt disappointed by the quality of the prequels. This trailer had to bring back fans and intrigue them for the upcoming release of Episode 7, and it delivered.
What you started.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. A Jedi. They're real.
Starting off slow, introducing us to the new lead characters of Rey and Finn, eventually this trailer became one of the best ever made. It featured the first glimpses of Luke, Leia, Han and Chewbacca since 1983, instantly selling any tickets to fans. It showed us the new villain of Kylo Ren, who had ties to the ever-popular Darth Vader. It showed us no plot. And of course the soundtrack is superb, with John Williams being as reliable as ever. All of this accumulates to one of the most engaging trailers of all time. However, there is one that is even more superior. We've finally made it to the top spot. This trailer is so amazing, so memorable, so quotable, so emotional and so rewatchable that I decided to just let you guys watch it. If you haven't worked out what it is yet, here are some clues. It is the most viewed trailer of all time, promoting the most anticipated movie ever. This film features in the biggest, most popular and highest grossing movie series that ever existed. It gives me goosebumps every time and I've rewatched it so much. Guessed it yet? Well, here it is. Enjoy.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
To see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
What it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses. And get this man a shield.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.